one of my interviews a week or two back about fifth-gen warfare, and General Mike Flynn put out a book on fifth-gen warfare to help people understand what's going on. And I explained to people that, well, they're actually already into sixth-gen warfare, and remote viewing is a part of that. And where instead of having just the specialist steward, imagine an entire country, this is the picture I painted, imagine an entire country with the capacity to, through energetic means, actually defeat an adversary before it's even started. And that's real sixth-gen warfare at its most advanced. So it never changes, as you know, in very lockstep sort of a way. But in this case, your remote viewing is an interesting story, because way back when I was a staff officer, one of the Director General of Information Management, when I was doing my penance in the Department of Defence, driving a laptop, and I said to him, "Sir, look, I think we should be looking at this remote viewing." And he looked at me like I had two heads, and I realised that I'd gone into an area where he just didn't. This is all witchcraft. Don't touch it. And I said, "No, look, obviously it's not true. But if the Americans and the Russians are looking at it, maybe we should do the same thing." Anyway, I got a big pushback, and I took a back step after that, and I realised I'm not quite in the right area to advance this. But now that it's actually coming out, it's becoming more powerful, and we certainly tap into it in selected areas in the country. Something that's completely for most Australians, and as I said to you before the show, many of us are aware of what's happening, but a larger percentage, we call them orange hats. They just stare at the screen, and whatever the screen says, they believe. And it's a tough process getting them to realise that the world in which they live isn't the world they were told about. It's certainly not the one they grew up in. And lie after lie after lie has been washed into their heads, let's say. Mm-hmm. And